Hey, what's up guys, Nils here and welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to talk a little bit about the current situation of the game with the events gone, events coming back and whatnot. Now, as you guys probably have noticed if you have been playing the game for the last couple of hours, an update was pushed. That was overnight for me, so I was pretty much sleeping. Update 36.0.4, as you guys can see right here. We have a whole bunch of fixes, I guess, for bugs and stuff like that. Fixed auto attack bug, made new worlds a little bit harder, so they scaled up the HPs, I guess. Fixed fighters riding new mounts. Okay, I didn't know about that. Fixed character model for Land of One's Secret Fighter. What was even wrong with it? Do I have any? No, I don't. I've already deleted all of them. Whatever, doesn't really matter. Can no longer bring non-summer pets into Summer Island. I know about this bug. This existed last year as well, but I honestly have no idea how it's done. New map enemies are sized appropriately. Clone tokens not dropping from dungeons. Okay, this is something that will help everybody. Time trial falling through floor fixed. That is also another really good fix. It's a lot of people have been cut infinite times by this in the past year. Lightspeed passive is no longer hatchable. Okay, so basically, since the game updated, there is no 36.0.1 servers. So if you guys haven't done that quite yet, you missed your shot. That is pretty unlucky. Settings bugs, avatar machine, quality of life, dupe machine, and duping exploits. Did they actually add? Wait, let me check something. They did change how it like the text here. So you see here now, like it's pretty much flat. Like you get plus 0.03 lag, plus 0.025 time. That's fixed. It's pretty standard. That's good. But I suggested that they should actually make it match your mouse speed, because it's kind of like, see, like I'm kind of going like a fast pace right now, and if I do this, like, it's not really appealing, you know. It feels kind of annoying if you just walk like this. So yeah, I suggested that. Hopefully he does add it. We'll see in the future. So yeah, anyway, with the addition of the 36.0.4 patch notes, guys, we had the removal of all of the events. Like all of the events were just straight up gone. Now, I woke up about 2 hours ago. I played a little bit the game. I saw a lot of people obviously like bitching. Well, I mean, players always bitch, right? But the thing is that the game without the events is quite literally unplayable. Like, I agree with that. I ran a dungeon and I was getting 3-4 real tokens per chest, like pro. With the current like iteration of the game and how like demanding the game is to actually get stuff done, that's just unplayable. Like my drops were at 15x. I had 15x drops. That was kind of depressing, to be honest with you, with my drops team and the super drop boost. So yeah, I pretty much shoot a message to a private chat that I have with THEBOSS and Caleb. I spoke about the game being unplayable with the events, and well, a few minutes later, little did you know, the events are back. Now, before you guys say anything, I pretty much suggested myself that the events should come back at 3x, and we should leave the 5 or 6x. I think 6x, like just double, should be for the weekend events. I think that's the solution for now. That is a very important word for now. The events, again, like, it's not normal to have like events constantly running, right? So there should be like ways to balance around it. Like, I don't know, the team is working on it. I'm pretty sure they will come up with some good stuff. I personally suggested some ideas. Now, I don't know how much they're gonna like them, if they're gonna even like look at them. But if you guys remember last year, I spoke about pretty much adding like unit synergies, something similar to Dragon Ball Legends has. I spoke about it with Dareb. Dareb was like, maybe it overcomplicates the game. But hear me out, guys. What if this actually makes the game a lot less boring? It might not be as fun for some people, and I'll talk about it in a little bit, but I think it will be definitely less boring. So basically the idea is that you give like actual like tags to units. I don't know. We'll call them, like, since I mentioned Dragon Ball Legends, we'll just call them by color, right? Like yellow, blue, purple, red, and green, right? Let's go with these like 6 colors. That's just like Dragon Ball Legends. We'll just stick to these, but it doesn't matter. You call them fire, light, shadow, whatever you want to call them. So anyway, like, assuming we currently have 10 equips in the game, right? We're soon gonna have 11. So assuming you have X amount of one of the tags, like you get boosts, like you get benefits. So equipping like 3 red units gives you a 50% damage increase. Like, what about that? How would you guys something like that? Now, this obviously is gonna work with time, damage, drops, and all of that stuff. And obviously, if you're gonna go hard in like one of these areas, like you go basically like go 6 red, it just gives you 150% damage, or maybe like 2x damage, just like the events do, I guess, to overcompensate for the loss of the events. And that would honestly bring a lot more life to the game in terms of it not being one-dimensional. Because right now, what are we doing? If you guys watched the video that I dropped yesterday, which by the way, if you haven't, I really think you should. It's gonna help you a lot to understand how to actually play the game right now. What am I doing right now? I'm cloning protagonist Daiso. I'm leveling a protagonist Daiso. I'm leveling another protagonist Daiso, and I am duping a protagonist Daiso. Like literally, all I'm doing is I'm playing around one same unit. Now, if a system like this that I just talked about was introduced, it would actually make people like mix and match their units, which I think could potentially be interesting, and like the game would be infinitely less boring. Because what is it to do right now? As you guys know, divines drop every 3 maps basically for the last for the latest stages of the game. So we start here, Flame City, right? We have a red bat here. Then it's 1, 2, 3. We have 84. Then it's 1, 2, 3. We have Gilgamesh. Then it's 1, 2, 3. We have Orca. And then it's 1, 2, 3. We have Land of Gods. Again, same thing. Though Chief Mate here, and then you go back to the new divine right here. Well, we actually have 2 divines here. They decided to do 2, but you get the point, right? Every 3 maps is a new divine. Now, what does that mean? That as long as you get those divines, all you have to do is AFK the time chamber. The game becomes impossible. Well, hella boring. Hella boring. Like even for late game players, you know, who are just all about like getting powers, but you just need one Daiso. And if you watch the video, I basically explain it. You get the best passive here, and then you dupe it, and then that's it. Like you just keep duping the unit, and then you turn them all into shinies, and that's it. You just need one unit with the same passive 10 times, and you have the strongest like team in the game, quote unquote strongest. And that's pretty much all there is to it. There is legit like literally nothing else to do. That's just what everybody's after, which is kind of depressing in a sense. I think it's like the game is very one-dimensional like this. So maybe changes like this could push out the game. But yeah, anyway, guys, well, the events are back. It's going to make a lot of people happy, and it's going to keep a lot of people engaged, because I know that a lot of people are discouraged by the fact that the events are gone, and they're like, you know, what am I even doing? I'm just going to like quit until the next update weekend where the events are back and there's new maps and stuff like that. And yeah, like I personally understand that, like a lot of people are like that. So hopefully with changes like this, maybe people are actually more inclined to play the game. But yeah, anyway, guys, that was pretty much it for this video. I just want to let you know that the events are back. As always, if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to click the like and subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys all on the next one. Take care.